8:20 a.m. on February 1st, 2026. It is 19 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy here. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Happy Sunday. We are starting in a new month. We got through the month of January. All praises due to the Most High we did, especially with everything that has occurred in such a very, very short but seemingly long a period of time here in this world, in this country, in our own personal lives. And thank God we made it, you know. Been some close calls for a lot of us. A lot of us have awakened in our own journeys, really transformative journeys. A lot of us have made different changes. Dry January is over. Dry February, here we come. You feel me? This is my vote of confidence or my support for anybody out there that wants to give up any type of bad habits, no matter what they are. It could be drinking, could be drugs, could be, any type of toxicity. They come in a lot of different ways. So I'm just here to tell you that if you are looking to or really wanting to, or your ass needs to, give up something that's not good for you, you can do it when you're ready. And if you can't do it when you're ready, there are places and people that can help you to take care of that, okay? To assist you along that part of your journey. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Oh, wow. My prayers go out to Snoop Dogg's daughter. She lost her 10-month-old child. And I just saw that this morning. No matter what you think about Snoop Dogg and his political views or, this, that, that, there. I grew up in the 90s, Doggy Style, one of my favorite albums. So he's one of my favorite artists. And, it's just heartbreaking to see that this morning. We never understand the workings of the Most High. But my thoughts and prayers go out to that family, okay? Just thought I'd put that out there. Also, too, we've been, wow, just to catch up on a couple of different things here. Catherine O'Hara, rest in peace to her. The mom from Home Alone, Beetlejuice, Schitt's Creek. Just all these people. And then we lost, Demond Wilson from Sanford and Son. Lamont, big old dummy, rest in peace to him too. Life is, I was thinking about it, how this morning I was thinking like how life really, the next day is never promised. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And how we use that time while we're here. A lot of people figure it out a lot sooner than the rest of us do, right? Yeah, excuse just whatever. It's not what you think. Some people be like, oh, he being gang stalked again. No, there are people that are in this house that live here, okay? Dogs and stuff like that too. But no, so it did have me thinking how precious and how fragile sometimes life can be, how the time clock can just stop one way or another, you know what I'm saying? And so it's important that we take opportunities that we have throughout the day to be grateful. First thing, to be grateful that we do have an opportunity to be here, but also to take those moments and do whatever we can do with them, whatever you're being led to do, whatever your heart is kind of telling you to do, however your discernment or spirit leads you, confirmation to do it. Just do it, okay? Like Nike. Also, too, it had me to thinking, because, my mind goes in a lot of different places, how fragile and precious and, important these moments in life that we have, and people don't, they do the absolute worst with those moments. They're mean, they're nasty, they're evil, they plot, they plan, they strategize, they're full of hatred, full of vitriol. And it just, I kind of chuckled. I'm not gonna lie. I chuckled. I was like, people are so just. I don't even know. There's a lot of different ways I can say certain things. I just choose not to say them like that on this channel. You know what I'm saying? But like for real, people are truly, truly miserable in this world. I was going through some comments yesterday, and I was just reading some of them, And for the majority, like I think people already know, because I used to get attacked a lot in my comments. Um, like for real, people used to come for me left and right. And you know what I would do most of the time? Ignore their dumb ass. Ignore the fuck out of them. Whatever. I don't know them. They don't know me. And if they do know me and I don't know it's them, then they know better than to let me know who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? Because I get real surgical with this with these linguistics. I got a fucked up mouth. Ask anybody that knows me. You feel me? Yeah. So like I truly try to temper myself in those moments, because I don't want to have to verbally slay somebody and then have them walking around soulless for the rest of the day, or possibly even their life. Because I'll take your soul and I'll play with it. I'll bounce it around, put it underneath, wipe my ass with it, and then get back to your dumb ass. Keep fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that no more. So most of the time I just starve these motherfuckers just because they're miserable, they mad, they hateful, they just hating ass bitches, you feel me? But I was looking yesterday and I was like, man, uh, people are just really, really miserable, unhappy, negative people. And then I was like, well, I don't, I started to, again, just like, well, maybe I should say something a little surgical. And then I thought, no, 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 no. Then I started to feel badly for people. I started to feel sorry for some people, because people are not aware that there are better ways to let people know that you're hurting, that you're struggling with things, that you're having problem dealing with your emotions. You may not know how to process certain things, that you want love, or that you want friends, or that you want some type of relationships or community with people, that you have a longing for healing. Some people just don't know how to do that, so they act out, they react. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But you remember, you know, we got to remind people sometimes that you attract more bees with honey than boo boo boo. You feel me? And so, sometimes being in the positions that we are all in, if you're watching this channel, you're probably an empath. The majority of you, anyway, are empaths. Your earth angels, your star seeds, your sun seeds, your earth seeds. We are good seeds, not bad ones. And we're here to plant those good seeds. I mean, sometimes, the side note here, just because we are those things, there's not an expectation that you can't be a scab, that you can't reach into the crevices of your soul and pull out that darkness on a motherfucker real quick. Because you got to have a balance between light and dark, good and evil, angel and demon. A lot of y'all out there don't even understand what that means, but if you know, you know. Some of us are split right down the middle here, half light, half dark. So a lot of people, they have more than one, but there's a lot of us out here right down the middle. And sometimes my right down the middle be reaching over the other side, like, no, let me handle this. I'm like, no, 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 I got this. Sometimes we don't have to do that. So basically what I'm telling you is that we are here to plant good seeds ultimately. We're here to cultivate good relationships. We're here to cultivate healing. And sometimes you got to understand, like, sometimes like what a bully really needs is a hug or to get laid. Might want to do some type of community service, depending on how, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but sometimes what a bully really, really needs is a hug. Sometimes what people really, really need is just somebody to hear them out. I ain't saying that you're supposed to be somebody's punching bag. I'm not saying that you're supposed to let anybody say whatever the fuck they want to say to you, because in all actuality, they can. People can say whatever they want. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to kind of energy. You feel me? And so sometimes, just we have to really kind of use our discernment, use our empathetic abilities, use our own experiences in times when we probably were, struggling with emotions or just feeling hurt, and maybe give people some type of grace in the situation to go, you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing to them today. I'm gonna just go ahead and let them say what they gotta say. I'm just gonna continue to keep being me. I'm gonna continue to keep speaking the truth. I'm gonna put that good energy out there. Maybe they'll receive it and come back with a different kind of energy. So with that being said, that's what I'm gonna do today. But I also want to add, keep your fucking negativity to yourself. Don't make everybody else miserable. Misery loves company, but does misery really love company? Because misery literally be sitting by their damn self sometimes. And most of the time, people get around a bunch of miserable people. They start to wake up and realize, like, damn, I'm still miserable. I thought being around all these miserable ass people was gonna make me feel a little bit better. This pity party ain't partying the way that I thought it was. So they'll wake up one day. Just continue to keep being you. You feel me? Make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I appreciate you very, very much. FedEx did not deliver my fucking microphone at all. Had me looking out the window and going to the door like a kid waiting on their deadbeat dad to come pick them up on the Saturday. So somebody got to pay for that shit today. You feel me? All right, so I did get a message here. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. All right, shout out to the collective this morning. So I heard that they peaked a long time ago and you haven't even reached your prime. So basically this is somebody that, again, one of these people, and I don't know why we're going to be talking about this person, but I guess we'll get into it. The name Rodney could be very significant. I just saw Rodney. Okay. So this is somebody that and this could be a man, this could be a woman. But you know, it's one of those people that, the way that I always, it's the high school quarterback that still thinks he's in high school. They still think he's the baddest motherfucking football player. Okay. He could probably even coach. This person could even coach high school football. He's really hard on the kids. He walks around, still riding around in that what would they used to drive back in the day, a drop top Mustang or some shit like that from like 1985, okay, with some 5.0s. He's still riding around in the car like that, like he's the big cock of the walk. Or it's that girl that was real pretty in high school. She might have been a cheerleader, or she might have just been the finest girl in school, and she's still walking around trying to be 18, 19 years old, like she's still hot shit while she's judging everybody else and nasty and mean to everybody else. But this is really specific because you could possibly be a late bloomer. And maybe this person has made you feel as if you're not doing enough with your life, that they're better than you. They may even have more than you. But who gives a fuck about physical possessions? Didn't we just get done talking about how important life is and what it really truly means to be who you are while you're here instead of what you have? Because you can't take none of that shit with you. And it also had me to thinking too, some of these demons and shit, you know what, we'd be looking like, why is that person still around? Because their ass might be sitting around here forever on this. Listen, it's a very beautiful planet. There's a lot of places this is our world. But we have to ascend out of this place at some point. A lot of people's energy is so dense and so heavy and just so I just heard matrixy, that this is where they'll be stuck because they are so weighed down by the physical possessions of this world that defines them, is what I heard. So a lot of people would just be here, because of what they have, because that's who they value themselves. That's how shallow people can be. This is somebody really, really shallow. So that's just a message here. But you haven't even reached your prime yet, and it's okay to be a late bloomer, okay? Being a late bloomer means that you had time to grow. A little bit more time to grow, or a lot more time to grow, okay? All right, so let's see. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all your hustling demons go deaf, okay? Yeah, somebody on that same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. All right? Let me get another card, please. Tell me more about this individual here. This person is bored with their life. They're bored. Let me get another card, please. Yeah, but just real talk, my nose is itching. Have you ever run into somebody like this? You be with another one of your friends. Maybe y'all all grew up together, and then y'all be out like at the mall, and y'all both look at each other and go, underneath your breath, because we could still be shady. You could be a shady earth angel. You can be an earth angel and be shady, okay? You could be a light worker and still throw a little bit of shade. It's fun sometimes, right? So you be with your friend and you be like, man, that bitch still think, do you see what what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? She's still rolling her eyes at you. Like you give a fuck about some shit that happened almost 30 years ago. It's one of them kind of people, okay? One of them kind of people. He's still mad you his girlfriend. Okay, let me see. What is this? All right. Yeah, boss daddy. It's a male. Played out. Exactly. He's played out. He could, again, this person could be very successful. This person could be stable, rich, could own a business, could be a CEO, have BDE, but he's played out. This person is played out. Again, thank you for the confirmation today. Now, this is called karmic friends. This is something related to karmic friends, okay? Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but as we all know, Uncle Savage doesn't play that shit, okay? Keep your friends close and your enemies far away. We got shine, okay? Your light irritates their demons. And we'll get one more and then we'll put some tarot on it, okay? Let me get one more card, please. I'm going to keep this under karmic friends, okay? So this could be a friend of yours. And remember, threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered by you, okay? This person could have also threatened you or continues to keep threatening you. You know, like Back to the Future Biff is a bully. This person could be like somewhat of a bully, okay? Yeah, this could be a woman too, though. You know, boss daddy energy is just somebody that we did read all of the, you know, the description underneath there, but the boss daddy energy could really be somebody that is just really aggressive, okay? Like an aggressive type A personality, okay? Can I have one more card, please? Dust it off. Old shit, okay? We're going to see what dusted off is, all right? Somebody could also be a thief, okay? Robbed, lost, theft, physical, and or emotional, okay? Hold on, because this had a little too tight. All right, yeah. All right, so we got dusted off here. Let's use the Radiant Wider Rider Waite Tarot. You know what? Matter of fact, let's get some more. No, we'll get those at the end, all right? Make sure you hit that like button though for me. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right. We're already down 1 month. This month finna go by. This year finna go by fast again. So make the most of your time, okay? I'm gonna come back with a couple of more messages this morning, and then I'm gonna leave you guys alone for the rest of the day. All right. Karmic friends shine. Your light irritates their demons. So they could be a, yeah, listen. We got the Queen of Swords to the Ten of Cups. This could be a group of people. Tell me about this. The Queen of Swords here. I see somebody here with the Queen of Swords. Your light irritates this person's demons. It could be the things that you say. You could be somebody very, very direct. You could speak truth and facts. You speak from a very honest place, okay? You could be a very honest person. A very, very intellectual individual. Somebody that is very surgical with their mouth. Again, somebody who can say things, okay? The way you articulate certain things. I feel like it's a lot of whoever you are out there. It's about your intelligence that probably irritates these people. We got the Ten of Cups here. The Queen of Swords is also somebody with cutoff game. Like you may have cut them off, or you're being advised to. What's this Ten of Cups, please? What's the Ten of Cups? I was really kind of picking up on some secret competition. It's kind of like one of them things where, you know, yep, Spirit says, yeah, you cut this person off. You loved yourself, or you should. This is called self-love. This is self-love. I really like this energy here with this Ten of Cups. You could even cut these people off to pursue your dreams, to find something better, or maybe because you found someone better. Maybe there's somebody coming into your life, or somebody that is in your life that's offering you this unconditional love. But I really, really feel like It's the way that you love yourself, the things that make you happy. You found happiness in yourself or with, maybe like I said before, we do have the 10 of cups out here. Happy life, happy wife, kids, white picket fence. You could have some dogs. You know, you ain't gotta have no kids. But I feel like you're happy. You're just a happy person, okay? And that bothers people. It bothers this person. You could have very, you don't have to have a lot. Again, you could be, again, you're just now, um, you're just you haven't even reached your prime. So you could be one of those people as well that are kind of starting over. Um, you haven't reached your full potential yet, and this person is still bothered. They maybe they again have a lot going on as far as their professional life is concerned. Maybe they got a lot of money in their account. Um, Dress really nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. And this person is bothered, like they're constantly in competition with you. Um, you pick up on some really kind of competitive, nasty energy with this person. Okay, it's because of who you are. Your light irritates this person's demons. And if you are somebody that's a late bloomer, if you feel like you may not be where the rest of everybody else that you grew up with or in your family, that is okay. That's okay. A lot of people are stuck. They're stuck where they are. They peak. They've reached their peak, their prime. That height of their life has already. They're done. Okay, and I'm not trying to be mean, but and a lot of it is really kind of personal choices as well. This person could be very, very upset because you are somebody that's happy and they're not, even though it seems like they should be. But a lot of times people are just stuck. They can't. They're done. The prime of their life has passed, and you're just now getting started. Sometimes people wish that they could be just getting started. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. Listen, Seven of Pentacles. You plant good seeds in this world. You're investing in yourself. You're making some type of investment into your happiness. Okay? This person is pissed off. Yeah, this person feels betrayed about this. And you could have even gone through some type of heartbreak, after some type of disappointment in your life. These people, again, this friendship feels betrayed by this. Whoever this friend is feels betrayed. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. This person feels betrayed by this. It's threatening, intimidating. Somebody feels threatened by something, or somebody could be, yeah, spirit, by the truth. By the truth. Clarify the truth. What's the truth of the matter here? We got the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. We got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse coming out here as well. Let me get another card for the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There's some type of ooh-wee. Give me one for the High Priestess in the reverse. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Wands. This person is afraid. Okay, so say for instance, this person is afraid for some odd reason. Well, I'm not going to say some odd reason. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up here. Um, so, like, whoever this person is, this was a friend of yours. Um, You know how when you're growing up with people, and maybe not even growing up, maybe this is not somebody that you even grew up with. I mean, take it as it resonates, please. But this is someone who you've known, you've hung out with, you've kicked it. There's something about this person that that this person is very, very afraid that you're going to speak about, that you're going to be honest about, because whoever you are, you're very, very honest. You say things like how it is. But I feel like this part about you being this Queen of Swords, you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have some heavy air sign like in your main three, like your moon sign could possibly be. But I'm picking up that you are somebody very vocal about the truth. Like you will not lie. I feel like whoever you are, if you feel like you gotta lie, you just won't say shit, or you'll just tap out. Okay. But there's something here that somebody's very bothered by, or very, very threatened by. Uh, Maybe there was a period of time where you might have been a little bit of karmic. There's, we all have. Where you might have, been toxic, but you guys were toxic together. Okay, you guys could have been some hoes together. Okay, or you was just down for your homie, your friend, your homegirl, your homeboy. But there's some truth that you know about something very, very toxic about this person. The Three of Cups in the reverse, you can know something about this person's. This person could have an issue maybe with drugs. This person could have an issue maybe with being promiscuous, or a little bit of both. This person is afraid that you're going to speak this truth, that this truth is going to come out here. In the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this person is maybe at a risk of losing everything, or maybe feels like it. Especially with the High Priestess coming out here in the reverse. Then the Eight of Swords in the reverse as well, like something being released here. This person is very, 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 very heavily burdened here. Clarify the Ten of Wands, please. Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Look at here. Look at here. You know something. You possibly know something about this person that, yeah. Again, you possibly know something about this person that could fuck up their marriage, their stability. Yeah, the Hierophant here to the Four of Wands. That's marriage. Three of Wands. Three of Swords here. This person could possibly, you could know something about this person's, promiscuity. Their Three of Cups in the reverse. That's somebody. This is somebody here that that has carried on multiple third-party situationships, or has one in particular. We got the Page of Wands in the reverse, which talks about bad news. Bad news for this person. Tell me more here. Yeah, we got the two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody who juggles people again, juggle multiple third parties. This third party situation. Somebody could also be a Pisces. Yeah, if this comes out, I cannot make this shit up. We got the Hangman in the reverse, and then we got the Nine of Pentacles. Pisces energy, negative Pisces energy. Okay, somebody that lacks some type of intuition here. This person could stand to lose a lot if any of this information comes out. Why does this person? I don't understand this. This person is maybe somebody that you cut off. Maybe this is just an update on this person, but I'm pretty sure that you do know something about this person. So say, for instance, if you and this person used to be friends, but you're no longer talking to this person, I'm really kind of picking up on the fact that either you're changing, and maybe you've become more of an honest person, which is fine. I'm not saying that you were a liar, but I feel like maybe you're just being honest with yourself more. There's something about you that is very honest. You're living a different kind of life now. You're planting good seeds for yourself. Your happiness. There's some type of clarity that you received about life, about what true happiness is. So it's basically kind of like, this could be somebody that you would call and say, hey, if such and such call, there's somebody that could call you and go, hey, if Angela calls you, tell her I was with you last night. And back in the day, you would be like, cool, I got you. And today you're like, I ain't with that shit. I'm not with that. No, I'm not going to lie for you. Because you understand what that means for you. Karma. planting good seeds. You don't want that. You only make good investments. You only make good investments. You only plant good seeds, okay? And we already know you reap what you sow, motherfucker. So if you are planting seeds like this, then you should expect to get bad seeds, okay? Didn't I say something about bad seeds earlier? We plant good seeds in this world. I feel like that's who you are now. And maybe back in the day, you just weren't. This could even be like a family member, okay? It could be. What's dusted off? Something old is coming back. Something's catching up to this person. What is wrong with this person? Okay. You know, when people start seeing you live a better life or make better choices for yourself, they really do kind of feel like you're gonna go around telling all their business. Who fucking cares? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? People really, really feel like that. What's dusted off? Ten of Pentacles. Clarify Ten of Pentacles, please. Yeah. The Tower. Clarify the Tower, please. Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Yeah, we got the Ten of Swords. It came out in the reverse. Because I don't think that this happened yet. I feel like this is something, again, with this threatening energy. There's a threat looming. There's a threat looming. A threat looming to this person's finances. The Ten of Pentacles to the Tower. The Tower talks about shaking your foundation, okay? Listen, this is going to sound really, really, this person is really, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I feel like, because then we got this Ten of Swords, which means it hasn't happened yet. That's what I'm picking up on here. But this is something that could happen here. Whoever this person is wants to appear as if they are somebody very, very loyal. That's going to end. It hasn't ended yet because whoever this person is, yeah, I'm telling you, with this Queen of Wands to the Lovers, to the Hermit, this person has been hiding some type of mistress. They've been hiding a mistress here. Listen, and I'm telling you, we got 9-9. Somebody's definitely a Virgo because they've been lying. This person is very, 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 can't sleep, could be losing weight, could be irritable, could be very stressed out. This person could be snapping at a lot of people here. So maybe you do still talk to this person. Take it as it resonates. But this person is very, very defensive with that Nine of Wands here. Very defensive. Very on guard because of their lies. Their lies are catching up to them. Yep, and they know it's either gonna get out to the world. They're gonna get out. It's either gonna get out to the world. They're scared of the world seeing this, or this is gonna be a wrap for this person if these lies come out. And I'm saying if. Now, what I feel like you are not at the center of this, but you got something to do with this here. I feel like maybe somebody's gonna come and talk to you. Okay. I'm just gonna pull one for Thief, and then we'll see something else here. This could be a little, 404 on the clock. Atlanta, Georgia could be significant, or somewhere in Georgia could be significant. Please tell me about Thief. Something about this person being a thief as well is gonna be exposed with that Sun card coming out here. I can't not make this shit the. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something about this person's job too. See, this is what I'm talking about here. You know, again, Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse. This person's been doing a whole lot. Okay, this person's been doing a lot. This person is going to be, with the Ace of Wands in there, again, broke, devastated. Devastated. This person's going to be devastated. So what do we have here? Whoever this person is has been doing something for a very, very long time. I feel like somebody's going to get fired from their job as well. They've been stealing from their job. They've been embezzling from their job as well. They've been hiding this, and this is not good for this person, okay? They've been doing a whole lot at their job. Lying. Ace, aces can represent truth and clarity, good ideas, bad ideas. But I feel like this talks about truth. This person has been lying. It's like this person maybe didn't come up with something on their own. They might have lied about some type of maybe work they were doing, or maybe having somebody else do their work, or stealing somebody else's work at work. However this person makes their money. They said this person could possibly own a company, be a CEO of a company, or have some type of position at a company. Somebody's been stealing somebody's work. That's going to be exposed as well. This person is about to be sad as hell. Okay, this person is looking at some very horrible, dark times. Darkness, okay? Why do you need to know this, though? Let's see. I'm going to shuffle these cards here. Again, Tower. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Swords. I cannot make this shit up. Can't make it up. This person's gonna get caught up. Okay, gonna get caught up being in third-party situationships. Okay, listen, Chariot. Person is not. This is horrible for this person. Horrible. This person's gonna lose. This person's gonna be stopped. Everything's gonna stop for this person. Again, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This could just be giving you an update on something here. But I do feel like this person could be feeling... My nose really is itching this morning. This person could really be feeling as if maybe you got something to do with this. Or maybe you're going to trigger this. You're going to be the catalyst for this. This is just this person being paranoid. Okay? So this person could be acting really shitty towards you right now. Okay? Yeah, because this person's under judgment for dealing with this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay? Judgment. This person is under heavy judgment. This person is under heavy judgment. Bad news. Judgment. Six of Swords in the reverse. Bad news. Four of Wands in the reverse. This person is going to... They're going to probably get kicked out of their house. Lose their stability. Lose their marriage with that Four of Wands. We got the Hierophant in the reverse. A divorce. This person is looking at having a divorce. Going through a divorce. Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's get somebody's oracle deck out here and just get some last minute clarifications here. We can also, let's get one out of here. The Divine Lessons, the Role of the Karmics. The Role of the Karmic, made by Sassy Lux 3333. If you'd like to purchase this deck or take a look at any of her decks, download. This person, listen. Underneath this video, in the description box below, is a link to Sassy's Etsy shop. You click that link, it'll take you over there. You can view all of her spiritual products, her oracle and tarot cards. Okay. If you click that link, it takes you over to our Etsy shop. You will get 25% off of the purchase of your oracle and tarot decks, okay? And then when you get to checkout, you can also use the code Savage Tribe to make sure that you do get that 25% off. So go over there and check out our girl over there, my girl, okay? Let's see. Let me get one of these cards, please. You guys getting a long message today. 9:11 on the clock when I look down, okay? Getting a little longer message this morning, all right? Somebody's like, oh my God, I wish he would, yeah, bitch. Who cares? It's too many cards. Let me get one. Tell me about this boss daddy here. For more clarification here. Tell me more about this boss daddy. Alright. 9 a.m. See these nines, man. Threes and nines. But I'm telling you, somebody could definitely be a Virgo. Or this is just the end. This is the end of something for somebody. Like, this is the end and this cycle's finna close out for this person, okay? Uncle. Shadow in the family. Damn. It ain't me. It ain't me. This could be your uncle. This could be somebody that you call uncle. This could be that uncle. This could be that uncle that used to be. You know what I'm saying? That used to be. That used to be the motherfucking man. Ain't been nothing but a liar, a con, and a whore his entire life. Okay? Whether he was the black sheep or the one who hid behind charm and entitlement, his presence taught you that silence enables harm. The lesson, sometimes the real danger isn't the person in question, but the family that protects them. Uh-oh. I'm not even gonna go there. Okay? Listen. If you know, you know. We'll see what these somebody's oracle cards say, okay? Alright, let me just, I'm gonna shuffle these. Quick shuffle here. Yeah, he's definitely a thief. Because these two cards turned over. Somebody's been stealing your money. Somebody is telling a bold-faced lie. Again, this person is a con artist, so take that as it resonates. The person could also be a Leo. A Leo. Especially with this boss daddy energy out here. The masculine. Okay? Masculine energy. Somebody's a motherfucking snitch. Somebody's being tested. I feel like this person might be testing you. I'm going to get a stack out of here and then we're going to pull some location energy and that'll be it for this reading, okay? Hit the like button though. Could you please? Okay, I'm not going to beg you, but it's the least you could do. It's a courtesy. I was watching some premieres yesterday for some of the people that I follow. And I was looking and I was like, okay, so this person has over 100 people watching and they only got 20 likes. Y'all can do better than that. I mean, what's the problem? Okay? Y'all want to come, get the messages, drain a person, take from motherfucking energy vampire ass niggas. And you can't even say, I like the video. Some of y'all I know, you're watching on your TV. Some of you, you can't really do that on your TV. I get it. You don't have to explain none of that. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. Okay? You know what I really think it is these days? This is going to sound fucked up. I just got it downloaded. Well, no, I didn't got download like this before in a minute, but I ain't heard something like this in a minute. But, there's and again, I'm not hating on nobody. I don't give a fuck about nobody's subscriber count. I don't give a fuck how many views somebody gets. And if it ain't my channel, it ain't my business, really. You know what I'm saying? But I do see certain shit, okay? Let's get that straight. I see. Well, the inner workings about what people be doing behind the scenes, but that's a different conversation on a different day. But what I just heard is that there's a huge influx of spiritualists, tarot card readers, psychics, and I go like that because I mean it, that are coming over from different platforms or have been on this platform, and they all flock to watch people and snatch their energy, copy them. And a lot of people that come along that want to get the tea or want to get the message, they understand what that's like if they hit the like button. That's like an exchange of energy as well. But a lot of people flock to a lot of people's channels so that they can copy the messages or talk shit, dislike videos, flag videos. People do shit like that. Let me get another card, please. That's what I just heard. Somebody's pleasuring themselves to your picture. This person could be a tad bit of a perv. I don't know. One more, or however many. I knew this was gonna come out. I swear to God, I was just sitting here. The letter V is very significant. First, last, middle, initial. I knew it. I was sitting here thinking, wow, yikes. Yep, I'm telling you, somebody's going to divorce somebody. I told you, somebody's gonna divorce somebody. This person's getting a divorce, going through some type of divorce or something like that. They're about to get one. They're in fear of getting one. Because remember, it hasn't happened yet. All right. Somebody could also be a part of a secret society as well. We got the letter Q. Somebody's a Pisces. I'm gonna make some more of these cards. Let's get some location and energy out here, and then that'll be the end of the message. All right. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Gonna get a good start to our week, right? And I keep it a buck. I keep it a buck 50. You feel me? Some days you might not even be having a good day. So, I tell you, I'm a real ass nigga. There's one thing I really, really can't stand sometimes, and I'm just keeping it a buck. If I'm having a bad, shitty day, I cannot stand a chipper motherfucker sometimes. I just can't. So I get it. Can't stand a chipper motherfucker. Okay? I mean, I'm not mean to the person, but it'd be like, fuck you so happy for. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it above. It'd be too goddamn nice. Let me get a, sometimes when people be chipper like that, though, don't it make you feel like they're doing that shit on purpose because they know your ass in a bad mood? Sorry. All right, we got Australia. Could be significant. New Zealand, Perth, somewhere over there. Florida is significant. Connecticut, significant. All right, y'all. That is the end of this message. I'm going to close out the reading. Please make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I am your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back, all right? Deuces.